You got it. All right. So this is a speech I've called Two Things. It's a speech I've been giving for a long time. Now you can't really tell on here but this is a square PowerPoint, which is, you know how old it is because we actually used to have square TVs and square screens like this. So this speech is called Two Things. So I had to do a content trigger warning when I started at Drake. Well, they were obsessed with their content trigger warnings, so I had a content trigger warning. So this is your content trigger warning. So this is blatant sarcasm to the side of truth. And also, for being completely honest, it's been rough Monday and Wednesday afternoon this fall if this troubles you. So, not working real well. Okay, so, two things. There are two things that are shown everyone's list when it comes to choosing a romantic partner. Does anyone have any guesses on what those two things should be? There's only one of us that's married in here. So, but this is my party message. What any guesses? Suggestions? What is it?
Loyal.
Loyalty? Loyal?
That's crazy. Yeah.
What? Any other suggestions? Okay. Any other suggestions?
Cute.
Cute? Okay. Any other suggestions? Funny. Any other suggestions? Is that it? Well, so you haven't said the things I'm going to say, and I'm going to tell you a story and see if maybe you get them. But this one is kind of close to one of them. Kind of, but not really. All right, so this is my story. So this is me when I was in high school. I was younger than you guys. This is me and my best friend Josh, and I used to be able to run. Then, if you read in my newsletters, I broke my leg, so I can't run and jog like that. I had to switch to cycling. But when you're younger, you can date pretty much whoever you want, because the likelihood that the person you're going to be with when you're in high school is that they're going to be the person you're with long term is low. But when you get older, you got to be more serious. So my mother was previously married, and I think I mentioned that her first husband John was a faculty here, but she had my brother with him, and then they divorced, and then my dad came along. And shortly after they married, he adopted my brother. My brother hadn't seen his bio dad since high school. And then they had me. And Mom always says that when she was pregnant with both of us, she was told she couldn't get pregnant. So we're either miracles or accidents, however you want to look at it. So then my brother, this is my older brother, he met a woman who had kids as well. And oddly enough, her name is Susan. And my mom's name is Susan, so he's now married, and his mom is both Susan Hayes, which is weird, but for us it's just Mom and Susan. Everyone else it's two Susans. Anyway, she had to be more serious. Her first husband is deceased now, but because she had two kids, Chantel and Michaela. Michaela is now she's now married, and Chantel just finished college, so she started her first job recently. So I bribed Chantel for this photo with broccoli, by the way. That's at the wedding. And so then DSMC 2007. So they've been married a little over 15 years. So there it is. Now, my cousin, this is a picture of us from this wedding. This is the cousin that I'm not on speaking terms with because she was cheating on her second husband with her third husband. And she was complaining about how he was mean to her. And I was like, well, you were cheating on him, what did you expect? She didn't like that answer, so she said, I'm never talking to you again. And that was 12 years ago. So, anyway, this is her second husband, Glenn. And I've not met the third husband, but apparently it's working out because they're still married. But they had their child, Evelyn, and she's now in middle school. Maybe she's in high school. Like I said, it's been a while. But, anyway, Evelyn. anyhow, she had to be more serious. And so, with that story, any other suggestions on the 2 things that might be on the list? Anything else before I tell you? All right. So, good teeth and no credit card debt. And why are those the 2 things? Because good teeth means you care about your parents, and no credit card debt, it doesn't mean that you're loaded, it just means you live within your means, right? So, those are the 2 things. Now, this message has been the same, but this speech has changed over the years. But the message, like I say, the 2 things have always been the same every semester. And like I say, the people have changed, message is the same. So, that's my party message to you guys. So you can go take that wherever you go, and you'll know that those are the 2 things you should be looking for. There we go, that's it. That's my last speech for you guys.